Hi, I have Julius Solaris here with me. Julius, can you give a quick introduction of yourself?
Yeah, as you mentioned, my name is Julius, and I work here in London for a company called Blur Marketing. I do run the event side of them, and we specialize in event amplification and what I call integration between online and offline. We do work on a crowdsourced model, and I do act as a community manager, so it's sort of very experimental and sort of very um, um, enjoyable so far. And yeah, apart from that, I'm the editor of the Event Manager blog, and I do run a community of event planners on LinkedIn, which is called the LinkedIn Event Planning and Management Group, which is 10,000 members almost. So it's quite a big community, really.
Well, recently saw a recent post from Jeff Hurt with regards to charging for virtual conferences. I would love to hear your thoughts about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the issue is that a lot of people are now charging an unrealistic amount of money for virtual events, which is, to me, is not necessarily the case. I mean, the fact that it came from the MPI is actually even more not a good thing, in my opinion, because, I mean, it's an education event, really, from the MPI, and it should really educate event planners. So if you start charging $300 for a virtual event, I don't really see what you're trying to educate us with, because I see that a lot of events are happening. If you look at TED or whatever, the Virtual Energy Solution Expo, there's a lot of events that are happening online, and they're completely free to join in a sort of purpose of sharing information rather than charging for that specific information. And the fact that it's happening online, makes it even worse, because most of us that spend more than 2 hours a day online know that there's a lot of information available online for free, and plenty of it. So charging unrealistic amounts of money for that, it's a bit redundant in my opinion. Especially again when you're MPI, and you should try to innovate and foster innovation within event planners. So the example you give with this sort of practice is very bad for event planners as a category, because I mean sort of the traditional model of event planning is based on charging a lot of money that usually were paid from companies, really. Now it's possibly not the case anymore with the current market conditions. So if we start doing that with virtual events again, I mean, I don't see it going anywhere, really. I think that we're sort of smart enough now, and social media has been around for a while, and technology as well, and we can work out new business models for that. So that's my opinion in regards to that.
Thank you so much for your time, Julius.
Not a problem.